New Jersey Republicans are pressing the Democratic Corzine administration to open up the process for deciding who gets a slice of $6 billion in federal stimulus money headed to the state. GOP lawmakers say they fear politics and wasteful spending will taint the distribution of funding. But as Adrian Cepino reports, the governor defends top staffers keeping track of the incoming river of cash.
Republicans want a say in how the $6 billion in federal stimulus money is spent. In a letter to Governor Corzine, Assemblyman Joe Malone requested bipartisan oversight. He claims the state's track record of spending large sums of money, like school construction funds and Christmas tree budget items, has led to public distrust.
This process has to be so transparent and so accessible, like nothing else we've ever done. We've had a dysfunctional state government now for a decade. People have no trust in what we've done.
Corzine has picked his chief of staff, Ed McBride, and state comptroller Matt Boxer to manage the distribution of money from Washington. As many as 160 municipalities expect cash infusions for projects and personnel, and billions in infrastructure and other programs are hanging in the balance. Boxer and McBride, responsible for oversight and transparency with the stimulus money, would not talk to NJN News about their role and the distribution, referring all questions to the governor.
We have a very aggressive program to oversee the stimulus program. There will be a reporting and transparency of everything that we're doing. The money is fundamentally goes through formulas that are already in place. I think most people would say that putting Mr. Boxer, the controller, who is a former prosecutor, on the oversight of this will give the public confidence that we're using the resources appropriately.
Federal Republican lawmakers have also expressed concern. They requested that the governor establish an independent bipartisan oversight board to monitor and account for all federal stimulus funding committed to the Garden State. Boxer and McBride promise a future website for the public to track the money. But Malone fears that once again the lion's share will go to New Jersey's large urban centers.
Once it gets into the pork factory, I just don't want to see it being distributed in large lumps to places that have a track record of wasting and squandering the money. Like any of the larger communities that have gotten huge amounts of money either through extraordinary aid or Abbott aid.
Republicans have been invited on a conference call tomorrow about the stimulus money, but will that be enough to satisfy demands for transparency? Adrian Cepino, NJN News, Trenton.